In this lesson, we're going to use trigonometry to work out the values of both x and y on this right-angled triangle. So first of all, for any time that we're using trig on right-angled triangles, we're going to label the sides. Now the longest side, 12 centimeters, is our hypotenuse. X is opposite the angle, so that's our opposite, and y is next to the angle, so that is our adjacent side. Okay, the next thing we're going to need to do is to remember our little word so, ka, toa. And that, remember, is how we remember which trigonometric function we're going to be using. Now, we're looking to find x, which is the opposite side, and we know the hypotenuse. So we've got O and H, so we're going to be looking at so. And what this tells us is that sine of 30 degrees is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So in this example, sine of 30 degrees is equal to x, our unknown, over 12. Now to solve this, we need to get that 12 off the bottom of that fraction, so we multiply both sides by 12. And that gives us 12 sine 30 equals x. And when we plug that into our calculator, we type 12 times by sine of 30, and we get a value of x equals 6. So x is equal to 6. Now we're going to do the same thing to find the value of y. So once again, we label our triangle. Hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. And we write out SOHCAHTOA. This time we're finding y, so we want to know about the adjacent, and again we know the hypotenuse. So we've got a and h, which means we're going to be using ka, and ka tells us that cos of 30 degrees equals the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And again, in this example, cos of 30 degrees equals, well, the adjacent is y, our unknown, and the hypotenuse is once again 12. And just like with sine, we've got to get the 12 off the bottom of that fraction, so we need to multiply both sides by 12. So 12 cos 30 equals y, and once again put that into our calculator. 12 times by cos of 30 gives us y equals 10.39 to 2 decimal places. And that's how we can use trig and SOHCAHTOA to find the value of a missing length on a right-angled triangle.